Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a book review on Liar by K.L. Slater. Now I'm redoing this video just because for some reason I couldn't remember some of the parts of the book. So I went back to my review and I listened to it, and then I started remembering it just because it wasn't that recent that I listened to it, but it wasn't also that long ago, so I still wanted to review it. So it's going to be a short review. I'm going to tell you that it's one of those books that it's kind of slow pace, I would say. The way, at least that's the way that I see the story, just because um, it's a little confusing at the beginning as you're hearing the story. But if you pay close attention and you continue listening to the book all the way to the end, the story actually ends up getting really interesting. So this story has a little bit of betrayal. It's got disappointments, and not for the reader. I mean, like in the story, it's got murder. It's just got a lot of surprising things. But it again, they don't happen at the beginning. Just like it's like slow. You slowly get to those parts that are interesting, and it starts breaking apart the characters so that you get to know them. So the main character. Um, there's two women basically in the story. There's a mother of a family and a wife. Basically, she's a mother and a wife, and a grandmother at the same time. And her son ends up in a relationship with this girl who basically had had an encounter with his mother in the past growing up. So she literally plotted this whole thing as a like being in a relationship with her son for pure revenge of something that happened between them in the past. But for some reason, the mother does not, or mother slash grandmother, the mother of the guy, grandmother of his kids, and she just doesn't remember her, which is strange to me. I guess there's a reason why she doesn't remember her, but still, like, I don't know. What the way they portray the mother and the way they portray the daughter is just, let's just say that things aren't what they seem, and that's all I'm going to say of a spoiler, because I don't want to spoil too much, but it does get really interesting. But again, if you listen to the story, you have to get all the way to the end. Don't exit out on the books if it's an audible, and don't stop reading if it's a physical copy. Just get to the end first so that you can give it your honest opinion, like I am doing myself right now. Because if you read the beginning and you're one of those people that lets yourself be misguided by just reading the beginning of it, then you might end up stopping the audiobook or stopping reading the physical copy book, and you might miss out on a great ending. Now, I won't say it's something like an epic story where you'll forever remember it kind of thing, but it was surprising, the twist of events in the story, especially closer to the end. That part did shock me a little bit. And it wasn't like super huge the thing that happened, but what happened, it was just unexpected and surprising, and they just unravel so many things, but little by little, but they unravel certain things that like kind of leave you like, what? I did not see that coming. I always like books where you don't see certain scenes coming up, like you're expecting something to happen and then that doesn't happen. Although I have a weird thing, like I actually kind of like being right sometimes when I guess stuff, but sometimes I think it gets me even more excited to actually not know what's going on, like to expect something to happen, and the thing that happens is even better than when I expect it to happen. And so those kind of things are pretty cool to me. So I did like in that sense that that book did have a part closer to the ending that kind of surprised me, that I did not expect. So I do recommend this book. It's a good book. It's a good read. So go ahead and check it out. It's Liar by K.L. Slater. It should be in a physical copy, but again, I always listen to them on Audible because of the lack of vision. So I did enjoy it, and I did enjoy also the narrator that read the book. So it allows you to be able to get into the story, because sometimes if you have a narrator who is not that great, it kind of makes you lose interest in the story, and it's not the author's fault. So it's always great to have a great narrator on a great story. So go ahead and check that out. I hope you enjoyed this book review. Make sure you give this video a like, and make sure you leave a comment if you have any other book suggestions, as I've gotten in previous book review videos. I do enjoy seeing the comments with suggestions for books, and do know that I search for them, and I have them. I'll have them in my wish list on Audible so that I can read them little by little. I just kind of used the credits recently, so I'm waiting on that, and I'll be able to read the next one hopefully. And do let me know if you are also an author or a writer yourself, like I am. That's what I enjoy, reading books. And I do writing sprints on Saturdays, always book reviews on Wednesdays. If the time is a little bit late, it's just because I don't have a specific time sometimes to be able to record, due to having a little child, and I have to have my husband or someone watching him so I can film these videos. So do be patient with me. So I'm trying my best to always have them on Wednesdays and Saturdays for you. The Saturday videos have changed from noon to 6 in the evening, or 6:30, somewhere around there. So you do see them around that time. And don't forget also that I'm having a collaboration coming up, a group collaboration for a writing sprint with 6 different authors on the first week of July. So do look forward to that. And have a great day. Bye.